Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF44 coming at you with another video. So, I ain't no way I'm not about to respond to this, man, or rather react to this. This is not Laker related, obviously, but man, did Will Smith really just get on stage at the Oscars and smack Chris Rock in the face? Like, did I just see? Did I just see that? Now, obviously, these are two actors, man, two of the best in the world, man. So, in my mind, I think all of that was staged. I really do. I don't I don't believe that was real. I believe they want everybody to think it's real. I think a million different reasons why that could be the case, including getting some more attention back to the Oscars, because I would imagine their numbers haven't been what they used to be back in the day, et cetera, et cetera. But even more so, just to make it a moment, to give the world a moment. You know what I mean? Just if nothing else, to show protection for Jada. I think this harkens back to my conversation I had in regards to Brittany Griner, where I said black women have been the least protected, or have said that they felt the least protected in a lot of conversations we've listened to. And I think that this was an opportunity for two black men to put this image in front of us for the world to see, for a black woman to be protected by her husband, an image that I think we need to see. If I'm being honest, I think America needs to see that. I think Black America needs to see that. I think the world needs to see a husband stick up for his wife. I think that's something that's an image that we don't see very often. We see people make fun of women. We see women stand up for themselves, and we see men stand up for women, or be aggressive toward women and disrespect when we see all these different things. But we rarely see a husband come to the defense of a wife in a situation where another man disrespects her in a setting such as this. It's just something you never see. And I hate that it was a black man slapping another black man, but at the same time I do appreciate that it was a black man standing up for a black woman, particularly his wife. So the image itself, mixed feelings in regards to it for what it's worth, but ultimately Will Smith wanted to protect the honor of his union, of his wife, stand up for her. The joke that was said was something along the lines of a G.I. Jane, looking forward to G.I. Jane 2, and she has her hair cut and down to bald at this point. And I think she did it for some very serious reasons that are sacred to herself. And I don't think the joke went over very well. Will Smith initially looked like he was kind of laughing, but when he looked and realized Jada wasn't, I think that was enough to make him get up there and do that. I just think it was staged, honestly. I think they probably agreed to do this behind the scenes. I think their PR people probably knew this was going to happen, and I think everybody's going to pretend like they didn't know what was going on, but I think the people who needed to know probably knew. And the only reason why I actually believe that is because of Chris Rock's reaction. He acted very professional, did not react in a way that looked like a man who had just got slapped to me. And then Will Smith, said, he screamed from the seat, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth," twice, very loud. And he did it with a dignified look on his face, like standing up for his wife, like, "You should understand this, Chris," you know what I mean? Like, "You should get this, bro." Man code means you just kind of turn the other cheek and let him do that because he's supposed to do that. It's that kind of thing, I guess. I think a lot of men understand. I think some men won't, but I think if they cool, I think Chris Rock won't take too much offense to that. But I still thought, Chris Rock from New York, man. And even though you're in a professional setting like that, obviously nobody's gonna completely lose their cool. These guys are pros. But at the same time, I just felt like there would have been a different level of energy there. After getting slapped, you want to see somebody jump back and slap back. I'm from the school of, you hit me, I hit you back. But I guess that would have ruined the entire, the entire program. It's millions of dollars on the line. So I definitely appreciate that Chris Rock didn't jump back. But I just felt like he would have. he would have. But I don't know, man. I just think at the end of the day, that's going to be a moment in Oscars history that obviously no one will ever forget, and we'll find out if it was staged or not soon enough. I don't think either would surprise me though. Growing up in Hollywood, stuff like this, sometimes you think something is staged, and sometimes it actually isn't. Sometimes it really is like that. But I don't know. I don't think Will Smith just assaulted Chris Rock on national television in front of everybody. And if he did, do expect for him to be arrested. Believe it or not, do expect that. I don't expect Chris Rock to press charges, but yeah, there will be arrests. We all saw it. It's so crazy, man. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. Those are two of the best. Two of the best at what they do, man. Absolute icons. I appreciate their work. I don't want them to beef with one another. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I think it's best that we see them get along with one another and find solutions to whatever in a positive way. Because at the end of the day, though we do talk a lot about the image of black men and the unprotection that has been expressed, that black women have expressed in this country and beyond. But we also got to, of course, talk about how black men are in conflict with one another in a lot of situations. However you base what that is on, however you feel or why that may be the case. The point is, we don't want our black men who are older, you know what I mean, who are accomplished and who have lived the American dream, to show the example of being at odds with one another for any reason. You know, we would much rather than be able to find solutions for being at odds, if anything. May not always be able to agree, may not always respect one another, but we do have to put forth an image that doesn't reflect poorly upon who we want to be, and you know, that's something that the kids can follow. So I don't think that Will Smith did anything that I would be ashamed of. You gotta protect the honor of your wife. You know that you got grown children. That's their mom. You feel me? And that's something I think Jaden will appreciate, Willow will appreciate, and they will remember how their father respected their mother, and they will move forward in their life accordingly. And I think that's an important part as well. I think Will was thinking about his kids in that situation as well. So I just want to put that out there. That's my opinion. At the end of the day, this is entertainment. And one thing we know about entertainment is that for a lot of entertainers, it never shuts off. We'd be like, are they faking it? Is it real? I think what I've learned is it's both. A lot of times with those people, it's both. It's them living their life as entertainers, and how that bleeds into just about every second of every day, no matter what's going on. You know what I mean? And so when they have a real moment, it's still entertaining because we're all looking to them to entertain, but that it may have been a real moment. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, Will Smith knows what he was doing. He definitely did it at the Oscars. I think he knew where he was at. So, all in all, it's definitely something that'll go in the year-end wrap-up for whoever does the year-end wrap-up rap song will definitely be mentioning how Will Smith slapped fire out of the face of Chris Rock. That's what I got to say, man. BDF 44. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.